Good evening. My name is Shamira Jones, and I'm the Youth Director for Fathers Who Care, and I'm going to be your host for the evening. I know you know this beautiful young lady sitting next to me. This is Miss Zerlina Smith, and she's going to be my co-host for the evening. Our theme for the month of July is Teamwork Can Make the Dream Work. Welcome to Fathers Who Care. Fathers Who Care is a non-for-profit organization that's based on social services that was organized and developed by committed fathers just like yourselves. Our goal for the month of July is to dispense needed information and network with other committed and concerned citizens, such as yourselves, on how we can parent and improve our neighborhoods. Our objective for the month of July is to dispel and the many negative myths about fathers in the lives of their community.
That's right. Oh, well, I don't know what to say after that. I'm Zerlina Smith. I'm the co-host tonight. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. We also want you to call in. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Lights in the Park initiative in Garfield Park, West Lawndale, everywhere. That Fathers Who Care, Youth Council, the whole community is coming together. And we would like to just let you know quickly that our guest tonight will be Joseph Quinones. Look. I'm bad with names.
His name is Joshua.
Joshua. What's the last name?
Quinones. Joshua Quinones.
Okay, so we keep getting that messed up. We've been practicing his name for 30 minutes, and we still haven't got it right. Now, this is a young man that is 27 years old, right? He is the supervisor at Clark Park. Now, I had to figure out where Clark Park was, and I live on the west side. It is a hidden gem. And when you think about the things that Fathers Who Care is working on, Clark Park and this young man that's coming up is the embody of what we're doing in our community. So just remember, there is an initiative going on with Fathers Who Care. Light Night Out.
Yes, we have an event coming up. Actually, this Friday, tomorrow, we have an event. It's going to be at Clark Park. We would love for everyone, bring your kids, bring everyone. We would love for you to come out. It starts at 5 o'clock. It's right there on 4615 West Jackson. West Jackson. Sorry for that. It's on Jackson.
We're rushed in today to sit in for our beloved Reverend Jones, who isn't here, who's taking a little TLC for himself. And we just want you to know at this event, at all these events, it's free. We're not asking you to do nothing but bring your own chair, come out, hang out, eat, listen to live music. Is it going to be live music this time? It's going to be live music, live performances by the youth from the community, and everything is free. Once again, all we ask you to do is to come out tomorrow night to Clark's Park and enjoy yourself. That park pool will be open. To my understanding, it will be open till 7 o'clock. Well, the basketball field will be open, and you will have us getting on your nerve. Yeah. So we're going to make sure that at this moment, you know that this initiative that Fathers Who Care is really here. And considering that I've been sitting next to this beautiful young lady and all these wonderful youth for this week on a basis of just phenomenal community outreach, we want to bring to you the guest of this show tonight.
Well, here go our guest for the evening. This is Joshua. Joshua, I would like to introduce you. I just want to talk to you for a minute. I just wanted to get your input on how you feel about your community and what's going on with you. Anything you would like to say?
Just excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me. It's an honor, get to know Reverend Jones and the people he works with, and just excited for the upcoming events.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're going to get into the questions because I have a lot of questions for you, so I wonder if you're ready for them.
I'm ready.
But the first question I want to know is just tell the audience about what's your purpose.
My purpose, I believe I'm young, very energetic, enthusiastic, passionate in what I do. I feel like I have a calling upon my life, and that's to reach out to the youth and just making sure, just being that role model that they need, especially on the west side of Chicago, which is where Clark Park is located. Just willing to work and just willing, let the teens know there's other things to do out there that are very positive.
Absolutely. And another question I want to ask you is, why should we, as the community, unite and engage and enlighten, and empower our youth? Why should we do that?
I mean, the key word there is unite.
Absolutely.
Unity is what makes us strong. Unity is what we need, especially on the west side of Chicago with the violence and stuff that goes on now. People don't understand that being united really, really is a key part in, empowering our youth and bettering our community and the parks around the community as well.
Right. But my thing is, what made you so passionate? So passionate because I know you in the community, you work at Clark
Yeah.
Park, but why are you so passionate about these youth? What makes it so?
I guess I was once a park kid. I grew up in the parks
Right,
myself.
right.
I grew up in the park system, and I know how it goes. And I kind of just fell on my lap,
Right.
and I took it and ran with it. And I see, I work very well with teens. I work well with kids, and I just feel like it's just something about me and with the park system, knowing how it works, and I love what I do. I'm just passionate to what I do,
So, as far as the community, what do you feel like is happening in the community as far as our youth in the West Side? What do you feel like is really going down with the youth?
I know it's just a lot, obviously violence is key with the youth. They tend to get distracted at times, and that's where I'm there to play a key role and just letting them know that there's other things, other activities.
Get
we
distracted
can
as
do.
far as what? Like
With
what?
gangs, just friends, people. I see teens hanging around with the wrong crowd at times, and
Right.
I'm in the park 24/7. I'm always there.
Right.
That's my community, and I grew up in the Humboldt Park and West Side of Chicago, so I kind of
Right.
know what it feels
Right.
like to live out west. And just seeing the teens and what they find interesting nowadays is like I rarely see teens come to the park and shoot basketball. I remember being a
Right.
kid, like all I want to do is be in the parks and shoot ball, and it's like
Now they just want to just
they want to be
they
all
want to do
yeah.
everything else.
And-
they don't
and-
even
and-
want to sit still for a minute.
Exactly. And my thing is I want to bring that back into the parks. I want Clark Park,
Right.
to be that park where it's like, man, you go there, they all about
Right.
business. They want to have fun.
And that's what we're
And-
doing for our event
and
for
that-
Friday. That's why you're going to be there as well, because
Exactly.
the event that we have it tomorrow is strictly fun, strictly
Yes.
for the community to just come out and have fun, enjoy time with your kids. Everybody just come out and have a good time. No drama, no nothing. Just have some fun. But I also want to just ask you, as far as like, what are the community service and environment? What is the changes you feel like we can do as a community, as a whole, to change a lot of things in the community? Because it starts with us first.
For sure.
It definitely starts with
For
us
sure.
first. It starts with us coming together to bring the youth together. Because if we don't come together, they go look at it and
For
say,
sure.
oh, it doesn't really matter. So what do you feel that the community can do and that can change that?
Unity. We need unity. I feel like events like this is perfect. If we had if we had more events like what we were gonna do tomorrow, not even just in Clark Park alone, but other parks around on the west side. If we just come together, and like I said, previously, people can see how strong, what we can move mountains,
Right.
as a whole,
Yeah. If we
at
work
the end of
together,
this.
if we just
Exactly.
work together.
Exactly.
It take a village to raise a kid,
well,
so
yes,
we
we know.
need it. But my thing is with you. So I know how long have you been at Clark Park?
It's going on 2 years now. I
2
make 2
years.
years in December.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
good, that's
I've been
good.
with the parks close to 10 years now. I started actually when I was a freshman in college.
So they all know you
yeah,
up there.
Yeah,
They just
park
that's the
visit.
family.
That's my people.
Okay,
Those are
so
my
then
people.
what do you do as far as what is your job at the park? How do you interact with the youth? Because you have some youth that's kind of hard to interact with. How do you get through to them? How do you connect with your youth?
Well, I think one thing that separates me probably from other supervisors is that I'm a kid at heart. I love to play. I love, and my staff will tell you now, like I can play dodgeball, basketball. Like I'm so passionate in playing with them, and when the kids see you playing,
They open up a little bit more. They don't feel
Exactly,
so
and they're more
isolated and shy and scared
Yes.
to be around. They all with it.
Yes.
That's
So-
amazing. That's
So,
really amazing.
I know I have a lot of paperwork and stuff I have to do on the side, but I try to get out there with the kids as much as I can to show them that I care and I just love playing playing.
Well, I feel like
whatever it is.
we both have that kind of connection because I'm still a youth at heart, and I still I work with the youth as well, and I get involved in whatever whatever I have to do to make them interact and make them engage, I do it because you have to start with them first.
Yes.
But I just want to know, as far as like, what are some of the benefits and the people and your resources? Like, what are the benefits that could kind of come out of that? Because I know just because they come to a park, it's a lot of things that they can get. Like, you could be a huge mentor for a lot of these kids. You know, so what is the benefit of coming to the park, coming to Clark Park, just engaging with you as Joshua? What is that?
Well, I mean, I'm a fun guy, and I have fun staff, and the benefit of coming to Clark Park, like, you're gonna have a good time, and that's what I want people to see. It's such a small park, people tend to skip over it, and I want to make it known, like, yo, we here, we do exist, and I guarantee you, I want it to be a very family-oriented, come out, picnics, pool, and I want people to look at Clark Park like, you know, they're all about business, you know, we're all about family, unity. And if you come, I just want everybody to have a good time at the end of the day.
Right, because we didn't even, it's a lot that people probably don't even know about Clark Park. Like, y'all have a pool, y'all have a basketball court, y'all have a baseball court. There's not too many people that'll sit around and play baseball, but y'all have all of them things there for the youth to do. Y'all actually have a game room as well. Like,
game room on the inside of the field.
Right, so y'all have so much for them to do. So my question is, how do you feel? How do you feel as far as being a part of it? How do you feel that, what do you think you can do to make it a little bit better? How do you feel like you can get some more youth out there to come to the park? Because there's so much going on in our community that we need to bring these youth together. Like, we really do. It's so much violence. It's so much everything going on. What can you tell everybody right now that could just motivate the youth to come to, you know what, we need to go up there to that park. We need to go sit with Joshua. He's a cool guy. What could you say?
I mean, you have to come and experience it firsthand. I mean, the basketball, like I said, basketball, swimming pool, game room, like, we got it all. People don't know that because, you know, they don't come out. I guarantee if you come out, come visit the park, you'll see. And as far as how I feel about the whole thing, I feel, you know, great in what I do. I love what I do. Again, I'm passionate in what I do. And I feel like this is something that we need to do more of, especially as far as having events and things like that. And I want to bring more events to the park. Right.
Okay, so then my next question is, what can parents do? Because we already done asked you, what is your job? But now it's time for the parents. So the question is, what can the parents do to reduce the underage drinking and the senseless violence in the community? What do you think our parents can do to do that?
Keep the kids engaged, keep them involved in programs, whether it's in Clark Park, Garfield Park, Austin Town Hall, any park. You want to keep them engaged because, like they say, the idle time is devil's playtime, you know, and we want to keep these kids involved in activities, and it just teach them, you know, about, you know, alcohol and things like that, what it does to you, and you know, the pros and cons. Like, we have to ignite,
and we have to connect with them, because if you don't connect with the youth, then they probably just feel like it's just another adult talking to them. It's just another adult that want to tell us what to do and not trying to understand who we are as youth and not trying to figure out what we want to do. And that's good that we're still youth and we can connect, we can communicate with them on a different level, you know?
And
so
that's what
amazing.
I'm very good at, like connecting with the teens and the youth.
Oh, I see we have a caller on the line right now. Good evening, caller on the phone. What is your question or your comment?
What difficulties have you faced working for the Chicago Park District?
Difficulties. Probably just getting people to come out to the park. Considering the fact we're located on the west side of Chicago, and we all know what goes on the west side, sadly, with the violence and all this other stuff. And I think one of the difficulties is just getting people to come out. And I don't know, maybe people are scared to come around, you know, to the park because of what's going on. But if we had more people to come out to the park and had more events that we can have at the park, and people would see this and they would know that, you know, Clark Park is you know, family oriented and passionate, and we're just there to have a good time at the end of the day, and just try to, and when these game bangers or people, when they see Clark Park, they would know, okay, if we were to do more things and people were to come out, they would respect the park more, I think.
Right. And outreaching plays a big role in that as well, because no one would never know about the park if you don't outreach. So that's the whole purpose of us introducing each other today, is to let you know that Clark Park does exist, and it's on the west side of Chicago, and it's for our youth, and it's for them to come out and have a good time and interact with the kids. So just come out and visit it, and you won't want to miss it. Friday is going to be a great event, so you make sure you be there. And also, I just want to talk to you. I just want to connect with you and figure out what's your thought. But I see we have another caller, so let's get to this caller. Good evening, caller. What is your comment or your question?
Hi, I just wanted to let you guys know that you're doing a wonderful job on the show. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, because we both were a little bit nervous, but we got this. Yes. I think we got this. So I really appreciate that comment that you gave us today. Is there anything else you wanna say to our viewers? Anything you wanna outreach about it or tell us about anything that's going on?
I want everybody to come out tomorrow. It's going to be a nice event, 5 to 9. It's the first event we are doing in partner with Fathers Who Care. I'm excited about it. Me and Reverend Jones are already talking about future plans. I just want to keep the ball rolling. Much events. My park is open to the community. It's your park at the end of the day.
Right.
I'm just facilitating it. I'm managing it. And I would love to hear, come visit me. I would love to hear what you guys would want to do, as far as future events and things like that. But I'm excited. Please come out tomorrow, 5 to 9 p.m. for everything.
All right, then. Well, I see we have callers coming in back to back. Good evening, caller. What is your comment or your question?
My question is, how to prevent violence in your park?
Can you speak up for me one more time?
I said, how do you prevent violence from entering your park?
How do you prevent violence from entering your park?
Unfortunately, I've been very fortunate. I've been there for the 2 years. We really haven't had any violence in my park. Mm-hmm. As far as around the park, I rarely see that too. I hear about it, but I've been very fortunate. And as far as not seeing any violence in the park, but I think we do a good job as far as having events in our park and building a relationship with the community and the leaders around the community, so that they know that we're here for the kids, we're here for the teens, we're here to work, we're here to serve, and once they know that, I feel like we build this respect level then, and they know that's Clark, that they're cool over there. I know the supervisor, Josh, and I think it's all about how you interact with people at the end of the day. You treat people how you would want to be treated, and anybody will tell you. Everybody tell you around the park, you could be a kid, a teenager, an adult. I'm gonna approach you the same way. I'm gonna respect you, and I just respect the same thing back at the end of the day.
Right. Well, I have a question for you. I just want to know, as far as a whole, how do you feel like we can collectively work together to promote a safe and healthy drug-free community? How do you think we can do that? Because even though the park is in the community, you still have to try to get people there. You still have to interact with the people. You still have to know who you're dealing with. So how do you feel like, as a whole, that we can work together to make that happen?
We're starting off great, starting with tomorrow, just events, and it can be health fair events, to teach the youth and the adults about, violence and all the other stuff. I have a park, and Reverend Jones visited it the other day, and he's seen it, and I'm like, I have a nice little land there.
Right, I checked it out, and I said it was.
People don't
never
see
even
that,
knew about it, so that's good.
I want to use that.
Right.
People need to know that this does exist, and this is there for you guys.
Right.
And that's what it all comes down to.
Okay. Well, I want to thank Josh for being on our show today. And I want to let you know to make sure, please, come out to our event tomorrow. It's going to be at Clark Park, which is where he's going to be at. And we want you to just come out and have some fun with us. Bring your kids, bring your sisters, your brothers, everybody. I'm going to be there as well. So just come out, get in the pool, play some ball, do everything. But again, I want to thank you, Josh, for coming on this show with us. I really do. I appreciate it. And you did so good with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Close this. Now, go back to you. Once again, thank you for tuning in tonight. We want to make sure that we just keep reminding you that it is a host of events going on, that Fathers Who Care partnership with the Nonviolence Institute and a lot of other organizations that's a part of this. Increase the Harvest, Mother Who Care, which I'm the executive director of. Please bring your family out. This event is for the whole family. There are no age barriers. Nothing will be just... If you miss it, you're going to be mad at yourself. And Clark Park is a beautiful gym in the community. The Light in the Night, this is the event number 3. More to come. What's happening with the event Friday?
For this Friday? The event for this Friday is all well.
No. The next event.
For August 4th. That's going to be our rodeo event. We still have the information coming up for that. But that's our rodeo event, and it's going to be, I'm not for sure the location, but we're going to get back to that as well. But we do have another event coming up.
Did you hear that?
We do have another event coming up. Matter of fact, we have events all week. But I see we got another call on the line. Caller, good evening. What's your comment or your question?
I have a comment.
Go ahead with your comment.
You guys are doing a great job. I want you guys to keep it going.
Thank you so much for that comment. We really appreciate it.
And we hope you come out to one of these many events. I know I'm going to make sure that I make it to all of them, but I really am just waiting for all the information to come together for the rodeo event.
Absolutely.
And if there's anything that you need, please Google Fathers Who Care. If you can't get that information off of there, they have a Facebook page to stay up to date with all the events and everything else that Fathers Who Care is involved with.
Absolutely. And we also want to just invite the youth or the parents to also come down to Fathers Who Care and just join the youth program.
Where is that located?
4540 West Washington. We is on the west side of Chicago.
West side.
Right with the youth. So come down there. It's a lot of kids down there. And just get involved. We have youth council meeting every Monday at 4 o'clock. And we always have refreshments. So make sure you come and you just get involved with the community, because that's all we're looking for.
That's right, because the youth is actually a great component to Fathers Who Care in the community, because they canvass every day. And they're out here asking not just the youth, the seniors and middle-aged people like me, but I think I'm a teenager. So they're out asking what is it that they want to do. So please, whatever information you need, if we can't get you tonight, Fathers Who Care is a very easy organization to find out any information about. Facebook, what is it, Twitter, Instagram.
Snapchat.
I mean, the youth is running this organization, okay?
Right.
Even though when it comes to what we need, we know we depend on them.
Right.
So let's make sure that we support our youth and we support these fabulous events. And Clark Park, oh my God, West Siders, get out to Clark Park. They have a pool that sits off in the back. They have that diamond field. They have that that
basketball.
I mean, they have
everything.
a section for playground.
Everything.
Everything is sitting in its own little box.
We're going to have music, everything, food, refreshments, everything. It's going to be lovely. We keep talking about it because that's how fun it's going to be.
It's going to be fun, and we're going to be out there from 5 to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And please remember that the pool will be open only until 7 p.m., and there will be a lifeguard there. But parents needs to be present when they bring their kids to the pool. So we want to make sure we abide by all the rules, okay? And I was not told if people can bring their coolers into the park if they wanted to bring their own food or beverages. So Joshua just told me we can. So just come out and sit and enjoy a fresh breeze come summer night. And here's the wrap up, and let's thank our beautiful host. Let's thank our beautiful host for pulling this together with me.
I wouldn't have did it without Zelina, so we're just going to thank everyone that participated.
And our technical team and Joshua from Clark Park, a 27-year-old supervisor. Thank you, Chicago, West Side. We love you.
Thank you.